This is the video for the Try It section of Lesson 30, Working with PowerPoint from Excel. In this lesson, you copy an embedded chart to an empty slide in an open PowerPoint presentation. So here is what we have. On this worksheet is a table of annual sales by month, and here is the embedded chart that will be copied into an open PowerPoint presentation. Here is the open PowerPoint file, and here is the slide. The chart is going to go right here, and the annual sales in thousands title is already in place, and the slide is just ready for accepting this chart that'll be copied to it from Excel. So with our presentation open but waiting on the sidelines, here is the worksheet that the chart is on, and we're going to click on the Developer tab in the ribbon and the Visual Basic icon, or you can press the Alt F11 keys from any version of Excel you're in. Go to the VBE and click on the Insert item in the menu bar to click Module, and there is where we will create this macro and call it Copy Embedded Chart. So again, this example assumes that you've got PowerPoint open with your destination presentation file open. You'll declare variables for the PowerPoint application itself, and for the presentation file name, and for the slide object. These are all going to be object variables, and so I'm going to put this all on one line. Dim PPAPP as object, that's the PowerPoint application itself. PPPres as object, and that'll be the presentation file. And PPSlide as object. Where did I get this? I had an M there instead of the comma. VBA is constantly monitoring your movements, which is a good thing. For this example, you want to copy the first chart on your worksheet. In this case, it's the only chart that was on the worksheet, and we are selecting the chart by its index number 1. So I'm going to say active sheet dot chart objects 1, and over here I will correct my spelling. So active sheet dot chart objects 1 dot select. We are going to select this object. And now establish the identity of the open PowerPoint application, and to do that you will click the keys for set pp app equals get object, and you can enter in this comma here to bypass this first path name because we have the PowerPoint presentation open, and we're going to just say PowerPoint application here. Now you need to establish the identity of the open PowerPoint presentation itself. This established the identity of the PowerPoint application, and now we need to set the PPPres equals PP, a lot of letter P's in here, dot active presentation. And establish a reference to the next available slide. And let's see, this is a rather lengthy piece of code here, slides. And we'll do ppapp.activeWindow dot selection. We're working with PowerPoint here. Dot slide range dot slide index. And the next step is to copy the selected chart. You've already got it selected, so it's active chart. Now here's how you copy it. You're not going to bring an active chart into PowerPoint. You're going to copy the picture. You're going to use this copy picture method and basically take a picture of that chart, and you're going to paste a picture into the slide, not the chart itself. And appearance equals, and this piece of item here can, from IntelliSense, will tell us Excel screen is what we want there. So I will select that and hit the Tab key and go on to the next argument, which is the size, and I'm going to select Excel screen again. And for the format argument, as I'm looking along here, as you can too, you can see where these arguments are suggested for you. Format equals Excel picture. And I hit the Tab key to accept that. And now you paste the chart, which is really an image of the chart, into the PowerPoint slide. And you will establish that by, I hit the paste word a little bit too soon. I'm going to say pp slide dot shapes dot paste dot select, and that is, in PowerPoint lingo, how you copy that image over to the PowerPoint slide. Now we're going to align the picture to be centered in the slide, and to do that I'm going to open up a with structure and say with pp app dot active window, that's the slide window, dot selection dot shape range, and it'll be dot align with a space, and this has an MSO prefix to it, MSO align centers, and MSO true. And we will do align MSO align middles as true. So basically we are aligning it right in the middle, horizontally and vertically in the on the PowerPoint slide. And we can close that with structure like so. And you may recall from an earlier version, or rather video, I was very cautious to point out that you need to remember, when you've got an object like a chart selected, pivot table, what have you, deselect the object. And to do that, you can simply select range A1 or some cell that you want, but by definition selecting a cell means that you've deselected whatever was selected before that. And now we will release the system memory for the object variables, and so we will say set PPAPP equals nothing, set PPPres equals nothing, and set pp slide equals nothing. And that is the macro that copies a picture of an embedded chart on your worksheet and takes it to the next available chart or next available slide in an open PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to press Alt Q and come back to our worksheet and click this macros icon and copy embedded chart. There's our macro there, and I'm going to click the run button. And after a few seconds of what VBA needs to do to take the picture, I'm going to show you that on this PowerPoint presentation that has been open, there is that chart on this slide that is perfectly centered and has been accepted by PowerPoint and is now a part of that PowerPoint presentation. So that is how you go about copying a picture of an object, and it could have been a worksheet range if you wanted to do that, but here it is a a chart. And you are good to go now with this code that provided the ability to do that. And that is how you can, in one way, manipulate and work with PowerPoint from Excel.